Hello, people. Welcome to Weather Farms Academy. And I know it has been a long time since we uploaded some videos. So now we are really back. We are fully back. Last week, I gave out a video. If you have not seen it or if you have not watched it, go and watch it. How poultry farms collapse and what the things that can collapse your poultry farms. And this week too, we're going to look at a topic that is very important, and you are in industry or you're in a business, that you have to know some secret things about in the industry. So as you see the topic already, who are those that control the poultry industry in Africa, in Ghana, wherever you may be? These are key people that control the poultry industry. And at the end of the day, I'm going to give you how you can take advantage of some of them. And there are some that you can't do anything about it. Some of them are face problems. I won't say problems, but they are face circumstances or things that you have to deal with it. And some are also valuable that at times, due to your own knowledge and technicalities, you can work around it. All right. So today we're going to talk about it. And so one is, who are those that control the poultry industry, wherever you may be? One is feed sellers, people who sell feed. When I talk about people who sell feed, we have the pre-made feed people who go and buy the commercial feed, like already prepared. Everything is prepared already. They control the market, or they control the industry. That is one of them. Two is the raw materials that we buy from the market. So the two is the raw materials, like the soya meal, like the fish, maize. All these people control the poultry industry. I don't know the country that you may be, but when you go to most of the African countries, like Ghana, Nigeria, Uganda, Kenya, these are the people that control the industry. So I'm going to give you the details of how they control it and how you can go around it. Good. So another one, so the first one is feed sellers, either the commercial feed sellers or the raw material feed sellers. The second one is the egg sellers, people who sell eggs. I know you know most about them already. They are very hard people to deal with, but I'm going to give you a tidbit. So the egg sellers, they are one of them. And the last one is also the people, I won't say they are too much, but the veterinaries who give them vaccines and who sell the vaccines, the poultry drugs. They are one of them. Some of them you can work around it. So one, let's start with the feed sellers. One, mostly feed prices increase in May, starting from April, ending May, June, July, especially April, May. That's where feed increases. So mostly, if you have not watched it, that is the clue. Why? When you come to the commercial feed sellers, they use a lot of maize to prepare feed for ourselves. For example, we prepare feed and we sell it to customers like amoeba feed. So during that season, April, May, June, that is the season maize increases. The price of maize increase. So during that time, every producer is also buying more of the maize, and the maize price also has increased. So what happens to the finished product, which is the one he's going to sell it to you? The feed automatically increase. I don't want to mention any company's name, but most of the companies that I think you know, they will lead of increasing their price, and the rest of the companies will also follow increasing their prices. So June, July, if you can, and you want to make you are making your own feed, buy a lot of maize and stock it. And if you are not making your own feed, but also buying from the pre-made feed, like the Kembiba feed or the feed outside there, try to, most of this feed go more than 3 months, 5 months, 6 months. So try to buy more during the January season, or let's say March, to cross you the next 3 months, April, May, June. By July, August, you'll be okay a little bit. Even to the time like the maize start to come down, especially if you are growers, you'll be okay by that time. So mostly, if you can buy 3 months feed, people may ask, are they not going to go waste, or are they not going to go bad? Listen, feed additives and the thing that they use for feed will never go bad. But it's the storage of the feed that is most important. Maybe one have to come to that topic, but let's focus on how. So try to get feed and put them on a pallet or on a board that the feed will not absorb moisture. It seems I'm hungry, right? Don't worry about it. Let's continue. So the feed will not absorb moisture, and you can keep the feed for a longer time where the place is very cool, not a cold area, or neither a dry area or like a very heated area. No, a very cool area, a very room conducive temperature. Now, this is the reason, this is how you can beat the cost of the feed. Otherwise, you can't deal with anything with it. But if you prepare your own feed, what do? Try to get yourself maize, especially in the December, January, February. That is stock a lot of maize over there. Now, what are some of them? So these are some of the things that you do. Let's come to the soya meal. If you have money, you can stock it. You can stock soya meal. That's what I'm saying. It's not about the thing that you say feed is going to go bad by the next 2 months or 3 months, 1 month. No, but how you stock the feed. So if you have money, you can stock soya for a longer time, and it's going to still be okay. 6 months, 7 months. If the storage is right, good, because soya increases when it's out of season. So you may see the price of soya increasing around January thereabout. Well, that's what you see, because most of them are in the season of planting. So you see, when it's planting season, the price goes up, and during the harvest season, it comes down. And most of the soya we use in the foreign country in Africa, most of them are imported, especially Ghana, which is Sona, especially, and other companies, Afrique. Most of them are imported. So these are some of the ones that you can work around them. But when it comes to quality and quantity, that one don't undermine it, because maybe you want to cut down on the cost. So these people are the main people controlling the industry. The feed sellers are controlling it. So how can you go by? At times, try to get some stock ahead of time, or if you are preparing your own feed, get maize in storage. Now, let's look at the next point. That is the egg recruiters, people who bring in the eggs. Now, those that are buying eggs from our farms are also controlling our market. So end of the day, they come to the farm, give you a price, and go out there and sell. One thing that I've always been telling the poultry farms that are less than 5,000 best, let's say 3,000 best, instead of giving to a customer, go out there and sell it to the market. You get a very good price. Otherwise, they're going to control you. Because some of us who have more base, at times it's very hard for you to go out there and say you are selling like more than, let's say, 15,000 or 10,000, 20,000 best eggs in your own market. You can create a market, but at times it's very tough, because you need money also to go back to the market to buy the product. So what do? You have to also get to the market. Otherwise, these people are controlling the market. And because you have less number of bears, at times your profit margin is going to be low. So be very, very watchful for this one. And lastly, the last one is the veterinaries or the poultry drugs. Mostly they don't come into very much concern, but note, medications are very expensive. Very, very, very expensive. As I said, if you have a lesser number, try to use some of the local remedies like moringa, like banana leaf, pawpaw leaves, like cassava leaves. These are things that you can sell your bears as a remedy to cure some of the diseases, like the worming of the bears. Moringa, pawpaw leaves, like like antibiotics fighting the disease of the bears, building the immune system. Moringa, cassava leaves as vitamins. So these are some of the things, if you are only a farmer, you can do to help yourself. And how you can do all these things is to bring your cost down. Otherwise, they sell like some of the antibiotics, like some of the probiotics, some of the vitamins, very costly. So you can work around these people. So these are the costs that most people absorb, or these are the people who are controlling the poultry industry. It doesn't matter where you go to. Somebody may ask, Ken, what about what about day-old chicks? At times, that one I would say, buy from the good source. Some of us provide very good source, very good deal checks. Buy from good source. Don't just necessarily go like, oh, because it's expensive, it's good. It doesn't work that way. Let me just be very, very frank with you. And when it's cheap, doesn't mean it's also good or bad. No, it doesn't work that way. Know the trusted source that you are going to buy your bed, who you are going to buy it from. Even if you get problem, can you go back to the person? There are some local companies, you get problem, you go to them, they're going to help you out. There are some of us who import, you get problems, you come, we help you out. But not like a company, you go there and even if you have problem, you call them, nobody minds you. Because you are building an industry or you are building a company. So people must listen to you as a customer, not like leave you anyhow, so that things become so rampant. So people, these are some of the things that I want to share with you. Know the people that control the industry and work around them. Be very smart and be very, very good. Position your mind. That way you can get a very good market in the system. And as I come to your ways with more videos like this, as I said, now you've started, so you're going to start warming up. A lot of things are going to blow on this topic and on this page for the things, how to manage and all that, diseases and everything. So we meet next time. I say, chase your dreams and money will follow you. Peace. Shalom.